Right, question 11 is asking us to rotate shape T 90 degrees clockwise about the point 0, 0. So what you do is get a tracing paper here, put across at 0, 0 and put your pencil in there, and then rotate it round. Now what you'll see from here is that I can do that, and you'll see the shape rotate itself. So we're looking at 90 degrees there, making sure that it touches the point. So here is a point. So at 2, -1. Also at this point here, and this point here. Now you just then put this piece of trace paper back, just to check that you have got it in the right place, which you have. So then you can remove the tracing paper and join the lines up. Do this part as neatly as you can. And that's a rotation there of 90 degrees clockwise. You're then asked to describe fully the single transformation that maps P onto Q. Well, you can say it's an enlargement of scale factor. Well, compare the sides. It's gone from 2 to 6, so it's got 3 times bigger. Now the tricky bit is through what point have we enlarged it, and the way to do that is to join the points together that are similar on the shapes, and what you'll find is that they will cross at the same point there, which is 0, 1. Question 12 is asked us to draw this between -1 and 5. So my advice on this is to create your own little table of values. -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And start with 0. If you put 0 in, you're basically putting nothing on those two x's. So you're just left with -5. 1 goes in, well 1 squared is, let's put this down here, 1 squared is 1. Take away 2 lots of 1, which is -2, and then take away 5. So 1 minus 2 is -1, minus 5 again is -6. 2 goes in, 2 squared is 4. 2 lots of 2 is 4, so we're taking 4 away, and we're taking 5 away. So that'll give you -5 there. So I'm going to fit these in. 3. 3 squared is 9. Take away 2 lots of 3, which is 6, and then take away 5 again, which gives us -2. 4 goes in, 4 squared is 16. Take away 2 lots of 4, which is 8, and take away 5. We're now into positive numbers, which will be 3. And then 5 squared is 25. Take away 2 lots of 5, which is 10, and take away 5, which gives us 10. And the -1 you can then put in. You can actually see symmetry, so you should expect to see -5, -5, that should be -2. We'll see, -1 squared is 1. Take away 2 lots of -1. 2 lots of -1 is -2. -2 is a +2. And then take away 5. That's 3, take away 5 is -2. And then you plot the points on there. So -1, -2, 0, -5, 1, -6, 2, -5, 3, -2, 4, 3, and then 5, 10. And what you then must do is plot the curve as accurate as you can. I'll restart that one again. So, dear me, it's tough using a pressure on this. So going downwards through that point, and it peaks down here, comes upwards. You'll have to do a much better job than I have on this. There you go. Alright, it should be smoother than what I've drawn there, but you can do it a lot easier with a pencil. Just takes a bit of practice. Question 13. What we need to do is work out the value of x. So it's a trig question here. So we've got the opposite, we've got the adjacent, and we've got the hypotenuse. We'll have nothing to do with the opposite at all. So it's so, car and toe you write down to decide are you going to use sin, cos or tan. O we're not using, so anything with O in, I'm not interested, it's cos that we're using. So it's cos of the angle x equals the adjacent, which is 9.7, over the hypotenuse, which is 12.4. X then is cos to the -1, so remove the cos over, of what we just put in, and it wants it to 1 decimal place. Now make sure your calculator at the top says a little d, not a little r. So again we've got cos to the minus 1 of 9.7 divided by 12.4, and that will then give you 38.5 degrees. Question 14. Work out this, give your answer in standard form. So what you could actually do, if you use the middle bottom button, you can actually type this straight into your calculator to save a bit of time. So you put 5.6, then press the middle bottom button, then press 8, and then times 3, middle bottom button, and then put minus 5. That will then give you this value. So when you've then got that value, what do you do next? Well, you have to write it in standard form. So you take your first non-zero, put the point, and then write the numbers after it that are of interest, and then it's times 10 to the, how many times you have to move this number to make it that? Well, twice to make it 168, and then 2 more times on top, which will give you 10 to the 4. Question 15 is a simultaneous equation. So we need to make either the x's or the y's the same. The easy way here is to take equation 1 and times it by 2, because then that'll make it 6x. So we get 6x plus 4y equals 16, and then write the bottom bit down again. And then take this off this. So that has gone. That gives you minus 9y. This take this gives you 18. So divide through by minus 9. So y then is minus 2. Put that then back into one of the equations. So I'm going to put that into equation 1. So that then tells us that 3x plus 2 lots of minus 2 equals 8. So that's 3x minus 4 equals 8. Add the 4 on. 3x equals 12. So x is then 4. You can test this by putting it in the second one. So 6 lots of 4 is 24. And you've taken away 5 lots of minus 2. So taking away minus 10 actually is a plus 10, which gives you 34. So therefore these two answers are correct.